Go and buy this thing from the place I'm showing you. She was even arguing that it wouldn't arrive on time, this one, that one. I was like, don't worry, sister, it will arrive. It will be nice. What's there? Sometimes I'm just going to use for one day. When I finish using it now, what will I do with it? Please, 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 let me go and buy from Temu. She kept quiet. Guys, it's so great to be back. I'm super excited because I've had like 2 weeks of being really sick. So sick I thought I would die. Maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit, but I was really sick, guys, and I had no motivation to do this. I had no motivation to post, even though I was posting some of my favorite stuff on my social media platforms, but I had absolutely no motivation to create video content. But I'm so excited because I feel so good today. I was in the right mood, it was the right time, the right space, my skin is glowing, and I thought, why not share a video? So guys, I have something really interesting for you on this video. Of course, we'll be unboxing a new perfume and we'll be talking about it, but in addition to that, I also wanted to share with you guys my wedding and something interesting about the whole wedding thing. So yes, it's still wedding season because it's only just been a few weeks, but I thought I would make a video and share with you guys how I had a wedding with a budget of £500, or let's just say £600. So yes, how to have a wedding on a budget. That's what this video is about. So wedding on a budget, something in the lines of how I had my wedding for £600. It doesn't budget of £1,000, but I ended up spending roughly £600. So I'm going to be unboxing a perfume, sorry, whilst talking to you guys about how I was able to achieve that budget of, let's just say, £600. So that, because it's 500 and something, but let's just say £600 so that we get along. Guys, the perfume we are unboxing today is Choo's original Eau de Toilette. I don't know, I'm still trying to figure this out. Yeah. So that's our baby for today. This came as a recommendation. I think I'd seen it on one of them girlies platforms. I think she layered it with, I've actually forgotten the perfume she layered it with, and she swore by all the gods of Imo State and Abia State and Anambra State and Ogun State that it was out of this world. Now, if you don't know so much about Eau de Perfumes, Eau de Toilette, extract the perfumes, guys, you're not the only one. I'm also an interestingly a learner, like most of you are, but there is a difference between all three grades of fragrance. Now, Eau de Toilette, one thing I know for a fact is that it doesn't last as long as the other two, and it's not actually supposed to last as long, but really, guys, does this smell nice? Is it affordable? And I'll be there. So yes, we're unboxing this, so I'm just gonna spare a few seconds to unbox this, and we can go from there. I'm very excited. I love having to do this. There's nothing as exciting for me as unboxing a new bottle of perfume, because I'm just anxious. How is it going to, especially if it's a blind buy. If it's a perfume I've already smelled somewhere, maybe in a shop or something, I'm probably not as excited. But when it comes to one of my numerous blind buys, guys, I'm always like, hey, okay, this is what it looks like in here before I take that out. So, and then I'm also obsessed with packaging, and this has a very cute packaging, and I like that it's all pink, and then the print, the body has got like this python skin, and also does feel like it because you can feel the lines on it. So it's really impressive packaging, and this is it. I got this in 60ml. So this is what we have, and it's a really cute bottle. I like what they've done with the bottle. So this is it. I'm about to pop it open and give it a bit. Let it settle. Oh man, this is so beautiful. Even before I looked at the notes, the first thing that hit me is how fruity it is. It's a very fruity, succulent, mesmerizing scent that sort of just like entraps you, and you're like, oh, this is so good. if you walk into a room smelling like this, like, it's definitely gonna catch attention, because this is just so sweet, so fruity, and really my perfume kind of, this is really my kind of vibe. For that, guys, let's look at the notes. So it's got pear, it's got green notes, it's got ginger, it's also got Thai rose, it's got orchid, it's got woodsy notes, and it's got Virginia cedar. It's got Virginia cedar, guys. I can get a lot of the green in it. The pear, definitely. The ginger, not so much. I think what's predominant for me at this point is really the pear and then the green note. So it's got this very, it's citrusy, yeah, but not so much. I can get the green notes that they're trying to portray in this. I can also get fruity. The fruity opening, I think, is what really catches your attention when you first sniff this, because it's got a burst of fruits like just hitting your nose, and it just, so really, just away from the perfume a bit, let's talk about my wedding and my £500 budget. £600, sorry. My £600 budget, guys. So yes, when we started planning for the wedding, we really didn't want to spend a lot. I mean, with the economic crisis that we are all experiencing, nobody wants to go out of budget. Also, we had just 3 weeks to plan the wedding, so it's not like we had kept money aside and said, oh, we wanted to use this money specifically to plan the wedding. So it was just really just us making do with what resources we had available. So I knew from then that I didn't want to do it. I didn't want to have something mega, like I wasn't going to get a hall. Also, another reason why I didn't want to go that far was because our parents wouldn't be here for it. And for me, it was just more like, while it's actually a marriage blessing in the real sense of the term, I also felt like if I wanted to have something massive and big, I really would want the people who I really genuinely love, would genuinely matter to me, to be present. But since they weren't going to be, I just wanted it to be just an intimate ceremony. If I could just get my backyard, I've got this gorgeous space in my backyard, so like my open space in my backyard, so I really just wanted to have something small. So I got chatting with my friends, and we were looking through Pinterest to see what we could find, ideas to decorate the backyard so that it looks very cozy, very welcoming, and just really cute. But then again, when you plan things, they don't always, for me, I'm a last minute person, so plans don't always go according to how you envision it. So this video is not one of those videos where you think that I'm here to talk about the good things about planning a £600 wedding. This is me being as honest as possible that it's not always going to be that dream, especially with that kind of budget, because it didn't turn out bad at the end of the day, but it wasn't picturesque as I imagined it in my head, because of some of the mistakes I made. The first mistake I made, guys, was to buy decor from Temu. Yeah, that was the first mistake I made. Brutal and crucial X, guys. My friend who was promised to help me decor the backyard, she told me she actually sent me stuff to get off Amazon, but for some reason in my head I was saying to myself, why do I have to spend that something pounds on this arc when they're selling for £10 on Temu? Why would I have to buy flour to something pounds when they're selling for 1 penny on Temu? I beg Jerry, I'll just go and buy my stuff from Temu, none the wiser. I told her, she told me, auntie, go and buy this thing from the place I'm showing you. She was even arguing that it wouldn't arrive on time, this one, that one. I was like, don't worry, sister, it will arrive. It will be nice. What's there? Something I'm just going to use for 1 day. When I finish using it now, what will I do with it? Please, 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 let me go and buy from Temu. She kept quiet. I went and bought my stuff from Temu. Even when the box from Temu arrived, when my order arrived, I was looking at it and I was like, this girl is going to roast my ass, because the stuff was not looking to me. It wasn't giving me that gege effect. I was like, no problem, we're already at this point. So that's decor. Decor part was already having comma. Everything I spent on Temu was about 70, I'll say about £75 or maybe £76 on decor. So I was going to have like I think I'll put some video ideas or picture ideas somewhere when I'm editing this video, so that you can have a picture of what I wanted for the backyard. So I just had gone on Pinterest and we had looked at simple backyard idea decors for a cozy simple wedding. So we wanted just chairs, and then we wanted like an arc, they called something like a flower arc something, and then a backdrop for pictures and all of that. So that was that. For because I didn't think it was that much of a big deal, I wanted to just get something affordable and nice and simple. I had gone online to see vendors around Birmingham to see what they could offer, and some were offering me I'll need to come in, book appointment, pay for the appointment, then the dresses from the range of £500 to £600. Like even to rent £1,000, like kilo day. Why am I renting gown for £1,000? What's the problem? I said, okay, let me go online and see if I could find something. So I went online. I went on this platform called Stacy's. I was on that platform for a couple of days just looking through their collection to see things. I ordered this really beautiful dress. Everything cost me about, including delivery, cost me almost £200. It was the dress was I think 170 something. I can't remember the extras on it, and then delivery and then insurance, everything was almost £200, so like 190 something pounds in total. And I had a really nice experience with Stacy's. They sent me they requested for measurements. Everything was great. My dress came in record time. They told me it was going to be 15 days, and it actually arrived in less than 15 days. Had no issues with the dress. The material wasn't what I expected it to be, but it wasn't bad at all. It was okay. My only issue with the dress was, and I think that's also a fault of mine, because I didn't properly give them my measurements on time. I was looking for someone to measure it, and my sister wasn't available to do it as urgently as I needed it. So when she did arrive, it was just a couple of days late. So I don't think that they used the measurement that I sent to them. So when I wore my shoes, the dress wasn't flowing, so I could still see my shoes. So like when on flat, it wasn't showing, I didn't have any issues, but when I wore the huge shoes, it wasn't covering my feet. So that was the only thing I didn't like about the dress. But other than that, I loved the dress. It was a good decision, and I'll recommend Stacy's to anyone. And then what was left? My husband's suit, my daughter's dress. I bought my daughter's dress from Next. I bought the hair accessories from Shein. I also got my hair accessories from Shein. Got my hair accessories. I got my earrings, necklace from Shein. I got my veil from Shein. I got my bouquet from Shein. So yeah, most of the shopping I didn't walk into a shop. I literally ordered everything from the comfort of my home. I think it was my husband's suit that he actually went into a shop to properly fit, because my husband is quite tall, so he couldn't have ordered stuff. It wouldn't have worked for him, so he had to properly get trousers that fit him. I think at some point, I think he eventually had to like get the trousers retailored, because he couldn't get the one that fit his long legs exactly. So that was his own issue, but that's also part of the budget. Then we rented chairs. The chairs cost about £55 to rent, and then drinks and then food to the rest of the budget. Everything came up to just shy of £600, which for me was great, because my people had a nice time, my friends had a nice time. It didn't turn out in the way that I imagined it because of the flaws that were therein, but that's it. Ultimately, I have a happy marriage, which is most important, and my friends had fun. We had a lot to eat, and I felt so loved, I felt supported, I felt cherished and honored, and we don't continue the marriage. We are now 3+ years in, and we have a new anniversary date. So thank you guys. You really should get this if you haven't. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye guys.